Hi! Today I'm contributing to the internet by making my own AR makeup tutorial. I got a lot of DMs after my last tutorial and people wanted me to make their filters. But why make their makeup Instagram filters when I could teach how to AR their own makeup? Let's learn something!
A computer, Spark AR, a phone, a photo editor, and imagination. Alright, let's make this filter. Hey, if this is your first Instagram filter, check out my How to Make Your Own Instagram Filter in 10 Minutes video. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to smooth my face. To do that, I'm going to right click on focal distance and I'm going to add a face tracker. Under face tracker, I'm going to add a face mesh. While I select face mesh, I'm going to add a new material. I'll rename it Smooth Matte. And then under shader type, I'm going to select retouching. And we're done. But since this is a makeup filter, I'm going to select 100% skin smoothing, so I'm very smooth. Now I'm going to add the face mesh that's going to hold my makeup. So under face tracker again, I'm going to add a new face mesh. The same thing, I'm going to add a material, rename it to makeup matte. Under shader type, I'm going to select face paint. And this is where your makeup is going to go on. Now you can play with the opacity. You have this BG influence. If I make it more or less, you can see my face or not. How bright you want your makeup to be or how dark. I just want to show how a Spark AR is tracking my eyes and my mouth. It definitely thinks my eyes are smaller and my mouth as well. So if I wanted to do like eyeliner or something really defined, it's not going to look great. So all of the makeup that I did today is a little bit smooth around the edges. Okay. The other thing is I'm going to put the link in the description, this folder, Face Assets. You're going to need this. The reason you need this is Instagram shared their textures. So this is what they use to track like a feminine face or a masculine face. And this is what I use to draw my makeup. So if you open that on your favorite photo editor, you're going to see something like this. I'm going to add that to my face. And this is a really good way of seeing how your makeup is going to look like. While I select makeup material, under texture, I'm just going to select a new texture. And I'm going to select the face mesh trackers texture. And I'm going to change the opacity to 100 so now you can see. Okay, so this is the face mesh with trackers that Instagram provides. And you can see where it thinks my mouth is, and my eyes, and my eyebrows, and even how the grid adapts to my face. So it's really cool because once you start learning about your own face and how it looks like with this tracker, with the trackers and this grid, then you can actually start playing with drawing your own makeup. So let's do it. The first thing I did was the eyelashes because everybody's been asking for eyelashes. I did it the way I've seen Snapchat handle it, which is just to draw it. And I just grabbed my brush tool with like a very, very small size, almost like a pixel or 2 pixels big. I drew the eyelashes. I followed the tracker to see where my eyelid was. I copied the size and pasted and flip it horizontally. That way I have the exact same eyelashes on both eyes and I don't have to draw it twice. And this is how I drew the eyelashes. Okay, I'm going to go under texture. I'm going to do new texture. I'm going to find my eyelashes where I put it, I think here. Yeah. And that's it. I have eyelashes on. And that's it for eyelashes. Let's do some blush. I just used my brush tool, made it big, and removed all the hardness, picked a color, and I'm sure there are so many amazing makeup artists out there, and I can't wait to see what you guys do because I don't know much about makeup, and this is what I came up with, and I can't wait to see what you guys do. So I'm going to export, and I'm going to name it. And to add it, again, all you have to do is select your makeup material, and under texture, select your new texture, which we just named eyelashes and blush. Wow, that's a lot of blush. But what's great about Spark AR is like I can change the brightness of it. So I'm gonna make it a little bit darker. So I like that. This is the lipstick. What I did was, again, with just the brush, I added a few colors somewhere between peach and pink and a little bit of white, and then I smudged it together. So that's all I did for the lips. I'm gonna export it, and I'm gonna add it to my... See, this is actually a lot of fun. This is super easy. It just comes to drawing. And my lips are done. Now I'm gonna add eyeshadow. Yeah. Again, with eyeshadow and like lips, I would recommend to not do something too defined because of the way Instagram or Spark AR tracks your eyes and your mouth. Just made a little bit of purple hint behind my eyelashes. That's it. I'm gonna export it. New texture. Ooh, now I have eyeshadow. So much makeup. Now I'm gonna add freckles because people seem to like freckles a lot too. So I'm just gonna show you how I added freckles. Again, it's just a brush with different sizes and just a shade of brown. And I used the mesh to see where they landed. And that's it. You have freckles. So I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna add it. It's a new texture. Freckles. Open. And now I have freckles. Just for fun, I made rainbow lips. And I just did that for fun so you can see how to make just something that's a lot more defined. So new texture and rainbow. And boom! I have rainbow lips. And that's about it. One last thing I want to do actually is one of my favorite filters has this just shade of purple everywhere. So I'm going to do that. Under focal distance, I'm going to add a canvas. And under canvas, a rectangle. Under rectangle, I'm going to select size, fill width, and fill height. Oh, there we go. New material, and I'm going to call it just color matte. I'm going to make it flat. And I'm going to change the color to purple and the opacity to 20. This is not quite it. Go to camera, like under texture extraction, select that plus sign, and that added a camera texture to your textures. So under the color material, under texture, select the camera texture to your texture. Under advanced render options, you're going to deselect the use depth test and write to depth, and we're done. Now you can move everywhere you want, and your everywhere is purplish, and you have your makeup on. I showed you how to make the eyelashes, the blush, the lipstick, eyeshadow, and the freckles. And I also show you how to make rainbow lips. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. I'm sure there's a lot of makeup artists out there, or just artists who want to play with this and do their own AR makeup or AR face paint, and I can't wait to see it. If you do use this tutorial and make your own, please tag me on Instagram and I'll share it with everyone because I just can't wait to see your creations. I want to be inspired by you too. So, yeah.
Over to you, Teddy, with the makeup report.